Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Michael Sharp. It's now time for Frontline Business. Jamaica's poverty rate at 17.1%, a situation impacting an estimated 478,000 persons, remains relatively high despite a decrease in unemployment. Because notwithstanding having jobs, it is taking longer for the working poor to emerge from that status. According to Director General of the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, Dr. Wayne Henry, many factors can go into the reason why the lower unemployment rate at 9.6% lags the poverty rate. Referring to the working poor, he said persons may have jobs and it may take them a longer while even as they accumulate earnings to come out of poverty, even while they are working. Alluding to the type of jobs that are being created, Henry said at the PIOJ's office in New Kingston last week that they have spoken of the need in the past for greater value added as they continue to push in terms of higher end jobs. Overall, and more training and enhancing and equipping the labor force. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin said the January 2018 labor force survey showed there was an increase in employment of 22,000 when compared with January 2017. Food and Financial Services conglomerate Grace Kennedy Limited plans to assign a third-party distributor for its Ghana operation, following slower than expected returns in the African market. Group CEO Don Webby made the announcement Wednesday during the company's annual general meeting at its headquarters on Harbour Street, downtown Kingston. Mr. Webby said one must not be ashamed to look back when going on a strategic journey. He said assessment is important in order to know where to improve. Grace Kennedy is at a point where all indications are showing that the more efficient, more profitable way for the company is to really carry out their strategic intent for Ghana through a third-party distributor. Grace Kennedy entered the African market through Ghana in 2012. That same year, the company reported $41 million in revenues and later set a target to generate 15% of revenues from the continent by 2020. Panjam Investment is reporting that net profit for the quarter ended March 31 was flat at $827 million. Total income grew by 4% when compared to the first quarter of 2017. Property income increased by 26% to $447.7 million as a result of higher rental income and property re-evaluation gains. However, this was partly offset by a $67.4 million decline in investment income, which was negatively impacted by unrealized losses on certain marketable securities. In the meantime, Panjam's share of results of associated companies grew by 5% to $855.5 million, which was due primarily to the group's 31.6% ownership stake in Sagicor Group. Panjam says the Courtyard by Marriott Kingston exceeded performance expectations during the 3 months. On the foreign exchange market, $127.90 is the average selling rate for the American currency. It's costing $99.21 for the Canadian dollar, while the pound sterling is trading at $170.97 and the euro for $149.78. In Friday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index advanced by 3,190 points to close at 308,031. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 48 stocks, of which 19 advanced, 22 declined, and 7 traded firm. The Junior Market Index advanced by 15 points to close at 2,965. Among the winners were Access Financial Services, AMG Packaging and Paper, Berger Paints, Caribbean Producers, and Consolidated Bakeries. Stocks declined for 138 Student Living, Cargo Handlers, Caribbean Cement, Carreras Limited, and Elite Diagnostics. Stocks traded firm for Epley Limited 8.75%, Iron Rock Insurance, JMB Group Limited 7.25%, JMB Group Limited 7.5%, and Kingston Properties. Lasco Distributors Limited was the volume leader with over 2 million units, followed by Grace Kennedy Limited with over 1 million units, and Sagicor Group Jamaica Limited also with over 1 million units. News in oil. Oil prices retreated on Friday after strengthening early in the session as U.S. President Donald Trump's remarks on trade led the dollar to strengthen against other currencies, weakening greenback-denominated commodities, including crude. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude fell 48 cents to $66.56 a barrel. For the week, this WTI was on track for a 1.9% fall, adding to last week's near 5% decline. Global benchmark Brent fell 91 cents to $76.65 per barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Michael Sharp. Regional stories are next after the break.